DR Field and Brush Mower and get the job done right.
Shop the sale today. All DR Field and Brush Mower models are now on sale and free shipping is in effect. Hurry, this offer won't last. That's drfieldbrush.com.
When you choose a Blue Moon, everything becomes brighter. Crafted with Valencia orange peel and coriander, Blue Moon is made brighter.
What is up, motherfuckers and party people? What's up, Daniel? How's everybody doing tonight? We have the Red Sox playing the White Sox. And the White Sox are the worst team in baseball. So, we might have a shot tonight.
Absolutely. And 24 hits last night.
Yeah, 24 hits last night. It was a 14-2 game. Red Sox win.
May 31st against, guess who? The Chicago White Sox. But Boston's bashing right now.
So yeah, I mean, I really think they got a shot. But also seems like it seems like we would lose to the worst team in baseball, you know? Or it just seems like a team that I like would lose to the worst team in baseball. Like, you know, the Suns when they lost 2 out of 3 games to the fucking Spurs this year. Like,
in the first inning, that leadoff line drive homer, his second home run in as many days. He would go on to have a 4-hit night. It's the Red Sox in Chicago for Game 2. Coming your way next.
but yeah, got 9 innings of baseball ahead of us. Cooper Criswell is starting for the Red Sox. He has a 3.92 ERA in 10 games played this year. 43.2 innings pitched and 41 strikeouts. Pitching for the White Sox is Garrett Crochet. He was kind of like their one saving grace. He has a 3.49 ERA with a 13 games this year. 69.2 innings pitched and 93 strikeouts. So yeah, I mean, if we're gonna lose a game in this series, it's probably gonna be this one. But I still don't know. I mean, leading off for the White Sox, there's so many fucking players on this team I don't even know. Corey Julks in left field. Nicky Lopez at second base. Luis Robert Jr. in center field. Fucking Gavin Sheets at DH. Andrew Vaughn batting 5th at first base. You got Paul DeYoung. They have Paul DeYoung. I did not even know that. He's batting 6th at shortstop.
To make sure they come true.
Oscar Colas is batting 7th at right field.
As a current driver 10 best.
Corey Lee is batting 8th at the catcher spot. And
business can happen virtually anywhere.
what's that name? Lennon Sosa is batting 9th at third base. The Red Sox leading off is Jaron Duran in center field. Rob Refsnyder is batting 2nd. In left field, Connor Wong is batting 3rd. Catcher spot, Rafael Devers batting 4th at third base. Tyler O'Neill is batting 5th in right field. Jamie Westbrook is batting 6th at second base. Garrett Cooper's batting 7th at DH. Bobby Dahlbeck is batting 8th at the first base. And Ceddanne Rafael is batting 9th at shortstop. So yeah, hopefully we can get a win tonight. Just gotta win when we can, you know? We're back up
Red Sox
over
White Sox
500 right
game
now.
number 2. Jimmy Westbrook started last night with his first major league home run. Jamai, everybody hit last night. That was something to see.
Yeah, Dave, that's absolutely right. The offense was ignited. You guys just highlighted the last 2 games. The Red Sox offense has scored 23 runs on 47 hits. Everyone in the starting lineup got a hit last night. Everybody who entered the game was able to get on the stat sheet to record a knock as well. Talk with Rob Refsnyder pregame, who had 3 hits last night, about how this offense keeps it going.
Oh, just a good at-bats, good approaches. Yeah, it is contagious, though. When guys start to feel good, they kind of just slow it down a little bit. They don't think as much. They kind of focus on the ball and their approach. So, yeah, it is contagious, and hopefully we can continue it tonight. Tough pitcher tonight. It's gonna be a grind for sure, but hopefully we can hone in on what we're looking for and keep it going.
Yeah, Garrett Crochet, 3rd in the majors in strikeouts. He's got swing and miss stuff, obviously. What's the strategy? What's the approach against a guy like that?
Yeah, I think we all know that he's got some swing and miss stuff. So just try to stay short, keep it simple. Try to focus on what he's going to try to do to us. But just know that unfortunately, strikeouts are going to be a part of this game probably just because of how good his stuff is. So just being aggressive and in the zone we want him, and taking our shots or working the counts, whatever the guys' approaches are tonight. So yeah, just kind of grind with him and hopefully put together a couple good innings.
That's the approach. That's the plan, because Garrett Crochet is tough. He's sporting a 2.50 ERA in his last 7 home starts for the White Sox. But he's up against a red-hot Red Sox offense. They've recorded a season-high 24 hits, 36 total bases. Cooper Criswell toes the rubber for Boston, making start number 10. First pitch on the way next.
Bonus bets. You love a cold, refreshing soft drink from McDonald's. So we got even colder ones.
Refresh yourself with $1.99 any size frozen Fanta or frozen Coke from McDonald's.
Look, things may seem fine down there, but you need to watch out for diseases.
I'll be okay.
Does this look okay?
Oh, how do I protect myself?
With the new Scott's Healthy Plus Sloan Food. It's the only product that prevents 27 diseases while feeding you grass to help keep your lawn healthy this season. Want me to show you how to put it on?
No, I think I know how to use a spread.
Pick up a bag of the new Scott's Cooked Over Healthy Plus Lawn Food today.
Feed your lawn. Feed it.
When greatness calls, you answer. Don't give up. Level up. Own the moment. Design your dreams. Polo 67, the new fragrance. Ralph Lauren.
Coming in at a towering 12 inches. Sold out nationwide. And now, back for a second time. The Long Boy, the leading tower of tasty. The ooey gooey kid from Subway, the footlong cookie. The footlong cookie is back at Subway.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With Venture X, earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and get access to over 1,300 airport lounges. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Son, buckle up for an epic insurance provider, the Boston Red Sox, and by KM, the official hot dog and sausage of the Boston Red Sox. A day in Chicago turning into a night in the big city. Here's a look at the Red Sox lineup. Brought to you by Plymouth Rock. At the top, it's Jaron Duran. He's been hot. Refsnyder has been hotter. He's hit 9 in a row. Connor Wong, Rafi Devers, Tyler O'Neill will follow. Westbrook's there at second tonight. Garrett Cooper, the DH. Bobby Dalbec at first. Cesar Raffaello at short. White Sox starting pitcher presented by PNC Bank. He is legit. The left-hander at 6'6". Garrett Crochet, 5-5, 3.49 ERA.
Here's a look at the White Sox defense. Ladine Sosa at third base. Paul DeYoung at short. Mickey Lopez at second. Andrew Vaughn over at first. In the outfield tonight, Corey Jolson left, Luis Robert Jr. at center, Oscar Colas at right, and Corey Lee behind the dish.
Umpires tonight is Sean Barber behind the plate. Alan Porter takes first. Ryan Blakeney at second. Jim Wolf will manage things at third. Where available, the telecast can be heard in Spanish by selecting the SAP button on your TV remote. SAP brought to you by Toyota Certified Used Vehicles. And a pleasant night tonight here on the south side. 71 degrees, partly cloudy skies. No threat of showers. Maybe some rain on the way tomorrow in the late afternoon, early evening. And that game will start at about 3 o'clock here. Crochet, well, he is for real. He is their best guy. It's an old baseball adage saying you're as good as today's starter, and at least tonight the White Sox have a fighting chance to be very competitive.
Yeah, and I think it's realistic to think if the Sox want to sweep this, I mean, you're looking at the matchups, this is the guy they got to beat.
Sox coming in one game over 500 at 32-31.
And we're off.
First pitch is pounded in there at 96, and we're underway.
Garrett Crochet, I mean, he's going to average about 97 on that fastball, throws it 53% of the time. Batter's hitting just 150 against that pitch. Really got to get it going. Get started a little bit early. You can't be long, can't try to launch. You got to think line drive short to the baseball against this guy.
Duran got the offense rolling with that leadoff home run last night. First of 4 hits for him. Red Sox are 13 games over 500 when they score first. 1-2. Another one hit well. Backing up Roberts, still backing up to the track, and he's there right up against the fence. Boy, Durant's seeing the ball very well.
That's out number 1.
I love that approach, too. I know it's an out, but when you're facing this guy, you got to stay middle of the field to left center as a lefty batter. He's working that fastball away from you. Everything, all his off-speed pitches are going to work away from you. You can't try to pull them. That's the approach right there. Jaron Durant just missed one.
Rev Snyder at 346, pair of home runs. Nice night last night. 3 for 6, 2 doubles.
There you go.
That was a fun night last night for everybody. I felt like I left with a hit.
I know you left with the stuffy nose. You sound much better.
I feel better today. Man, that was, anytime you rattle off 14 runs, that many knocks, you walk away feeling real good about yourself.
Liner up the middle and lurching forward. Lopez makes the catch. 2 down.
That's out number 2. A weird catch right there.
10-game hitting streak. 2 away.
Now this one got in on the hands of Ref Snyder. That's why it kind of came off his bat like a changeup. He didn't barrel it, got it down on the label. Tricked Nicky Lopez just enough, and that's one of those you got to try to get in the air. You get that awkward in between hop.
Brings up Connor Wong, 327 batting average. He was 2 for 4 with 3 runs, 2 RBIs yesterday. And the lefties 1-0. 2-0.
Now looking at the box scores last night, even the Red Sox scored more than Kyrie. Did you see that?
Look at Crochet's pitching arsenal, presented by WB Mason. Even you are getting in on that. That's a rocket.
Oh, there you go. That's going to be safe at first.
Connor Wong hit it right on the screws, and he reaches. That ate the shortstop alive.
I think it's an error.
That was torched. 104.7 off the bat. As a shortstop here, you're just trying to keep this in front of you and hope that it somehow finds your glove. And if it hits you in the chest like that, then it goes straight down so you have a chance to throw him out at first. That one taking a kickoff to the left off the Young.
So base hit. Brings up Rafi Devers here in the first inning. And this should be entertaining all night between these two.
Power versus power.
First right.
Yeah, think Crochet's ability to pitch arm side, because his fastball is pretty straight. It's got a lot of spin and carry and ride through the zone, but his ability to pitch into lefties really opens up that outer half for his off speed.
0-2, not in the zone. He's a big kid, 266, 245.
Pitcher, can you go?
You see that fastball? I mean, it says 97, 98. It's an angry fastball, but the way he delivers it with that long arm, it plays up. It's hard to say 98 plays up, but it gets on you.
Long with the lead. And Raffy down Hackett. 98.
So that'll be strike 3. That'll end the inning.
And the White Sox are coming up.
We head to the second or the bottom of the first inning. Chester.
If you choose to be challenged, the sky isn't the limit. It's just the beginning. Find your next level at ArmyCivilianCareers.com.
We want the market price lobster, and to know the market price.
How much is whatever the market says?
Sadly, we can't have it all, except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips.
Maria and Julio thought their life would never slow down. Then, one day, it finally did. You were made to find inner peace. We were made to track flight prices to paradise.
To truly embrace the fine life, you must learn to let go. Bienvenidos a la vida más fina.
Imagine an AI-powered collaboration platform that helps teams do more. Welcome to Zoom Workflows. Do people here spend time crafting their chats?
Not me.
Right, like the Wind AI companion. Long voicemails magically become concise tasks.
Robert and Dave Drew.
All right, so here comes the bottom of the first inning. Fucking Jolks. What was that guy's first name again? He's leading off. He's hitting 315. He's actually pretty good.
So taking on a Red Sox starter. Brought to you by BuyAToyota.com. Cooper Criswell, 3-2, 392 the earned run average. He won his first 5 starts, but 2-2. Red Sox won his first 5 and are 2-2 in the last 4.
Strike 1.
And he's coming off a good effort against Detroit. When he
Ball 1. Corey Jolks.
Yeah, he looked good his last time out. I thought he really dominated the bottom of the strike zone. He gets in trouble when he's up. He doesn't have overpowering stuff. He's going to pitch in the upper 80s. You're going to see him get up to 91 here and there. But he lives and dies with deception, with movement, and getting weakly hit balls.
Against the Tigers, a 6-3 victory. He went 5, giving up 4 hits. 2 Hopper to Devers at third. And Raffy on target on number 1.
Let's look at the Red Sox defense presented by Bigelow T. Raffy Devers at third base. They got Rafaela at short. J.B. Westbrook getting the start at second base. Bobby Dahlbeck at first. In the outfield, Rob Refsnyder in left. Jaron Duran at center. Tyler O'Neill in right. Connor Wong behind the plate.
Nicky Lopez, hot bat, hitting 360 his last 14 games. And he'll loop that one to left field along the line. Refsnyder keeps on trucking and makes the ground.
Shot number 2. Nicky Lopez. Up comes Luis Robert.
14 in a row is
hitting 200.
In the season, in any one season, that's their franchise record. But they've
3 home runs on the year. Like in previous years, it's been really good, but
in their franchise history, that
not
was
anymore.
2 seasons, 1967 and 68. As Robert will take a strike. And when will this one end? Baltimore Orioles lost 19 in a row pretty recently in 2019. They would lose 110 games that year. 2 seasons later, they won 101 games.
The art of the rebuild. Yeah, I think even then they were ahead of schedule.
Drive out to center field. Duran on his horse. He's turning around.
And that's a home run.
Well, he can
God damn it.
38 home runs last year.
Luis Robert Jr. fucking sucks now. And how? All right.
And 1-0 White Sox here in the first inning.
Yeah, when you're looking at this White Sox lineup, it's Luis Robert and it's Gavin Sheets. Those are the guys circled. You're like, can't let these guys beat us. He's looking for the sinker. It means he's looking down. He gets that sinker middle in, down. That's a really good swing, being able to hit that pitch out to dead center field. But that's a strong man right there.
Has been banged up this year, missed a couple of months to injury, but when healthy, he's a fearsome hitter. Might get traded. Gavin Sheets, 232 with 5 home runs, and a strike to him.
They have a couple guys they could move. Luis Robert, one of them. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to move Crochet. He's first year eligible for arbitration after this season, which means he's going to be under team control until 2027. So that would take a heck of a haul of prospects and players to move him. And I doubt teams are ready to give up that much with the injury history.
Bases empty, 2 down. Liam Hendricks, who is a force of nature, not pitching for the Red Sox just yet, but we're hoping this season he's going to join us on a headset in the top of the second inning. He's a guy that you've known for a while.
Good to hear from Liam Hendricks again. I got to hear from him a few weeks ago, but yeah, Liam Hendricks was a relief pitcher for the White Sox. He got traded to the Red Sox, or traded or signed, I don't know, in the offseason, but then he got hurt before he even played a game, and he probably won't even play till August, so. Chester, go away. Chester, go away. Oh my god, dude.
What gives meaning to a symbol? Performance, consistency, time. And then, when you see it, you know. The authentic. New era. The official cap of Major League Baseball.
Arby's has let other burger joints have their little fun. Playtime is over. The meat professionals will take it from here. Arby's, we have the meat.
Boarding passes?
Check.
Kids?
Sure.
Just checking on you. Life awaits. American checks all the right boxes to get you there.
Look what I've just made. The perfect pearl. Not too bad, but check this out. Whoa, a true Venus clam.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Continue straight. You're still on the fastest route.
Seconds.
White Sox in front, top of the second inning, back in Chicago. Delighted to have Liam Hendricks with us on the headset downstairs. The 3-time All-Star, 2-time American League Reliever of the Year, 2023 Comeback Player of the Year.
So Liam
also
Hendricks
the
in
winner
here.
of the Jimmy V Award for Perseverance.
Tyler O'Neill's up to bat. He's at an 0-2 count right now.
For us as well.
I'm trying.
Fouled off.
Big heads in my leg, unfortunately.
Also diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, underwent chemotherapy last year, announced he was cancer-free, and making another comeback from Tommy John. Great to have you with us. Red Sox fans are dying to get to know you, so to take a couple of minutes, we really appreciate it very much.
Of course, I'm glad to be part of it. Hopefully they still like me after this segment.
Well, the White Sox fans love you. You got a great ovation yesterday. You and Giolito here in Chicago. How'd they make you feel?
That was great. Obviously, standing next to a guy like G, who spent 6.5 years here, was an all-star here. There were no hitter here. It's the accolades he was able to acquire here to even recognize next to him was pretty special.
This was nice. We're showing this right now on the video, and you were pretty brutally honest about the White Sox demise. Really good club, won a division title. You're a big part of a lot of success here. And then you said yesterday, you know, when things collapsed, you said, we just failed. You didn't pull any punches there.
No, I mean, it's part and parcel. Get out. Hopefully that keeps going back. And yeah, like we just we had high expectations of ourselves. We put a lot on it, and it just didn't come to fruition. But yeah,
number one.
They gave us the opportunity to have a championship caliber team for several years in a row, and unfortunately we weren't able to take part of it. So in my eyes, we failed this organization. We failed the front office. We failed the fan base, and for that, I'll forever be sorry.
Hey, mate. This is Brooksy.
Oh, God.
Yeah, here we go. We go back.
Yeah, so remember that base hit I got off your 2008, the Futures game?
I wasn't going to bring that up yet. No, but hey, we want to know, like, how's the rehab going? How are you progressing?
It's going well. It's going well. I'm in my deload week this week, so nice and easy. Play catch at 60 feet 3 times this week. Start ramping up next week and get off hopefully a full-size mound in a couple of weeks, I think it is, and go from there. But I'm encouraged by the fact that they are kind of telling me I'm doing a good job and I'm ahead of schedule, which is great. They're starting to slow me down, which is great. And yeah,
Jamie Westbrook's up. He's hitting 400.
I've watched you throw a couple times. And
only played a few games, but
good. Is that what you mean when they have to slow you, pull the reins back a little bit?
Well, I'm currently
that's strike 3.
When I faced you, and I was an 88 to 89.
When you were a starter.
Yeah, very, very, very mediocre starter, and that's why I've been with 6 different teams.
You know, since 1900, the best strikeout to walk ratio in a season was Dennis Eckersley, which is 1990. The second best was Liam Hendricks, 2021 with Chicago.
113 to 7.
My goodness. I mean, and you've done that several times in your career. Can you get back to that level? Do you feel like coming off of everything you've come off of, is it possible to be that good again?
I mean, I would try and come back if I didn't think that was attainable. I'm not coming back to suck. So, yeah, I think, look, I've always been a strike thrower. I grew up that way. I never threw very hard when I first came over. I never threw very hard before I even signed. And that has always been my mantra. I'm a strike thrower. Not necessarily the best command, but good control. So at least I throw it in the zone. And yeah, the goal is to never walk anybody, because you know what? The best hitter in the world is going to hit maybe, 350? And if they hit 350, that still means they're getting out 65% of the time. Why would I put them on base for free?
Easy math, right?
Yeah, it just makes sense.
So,
2-2 to Garrett
coming back
Cooper.
And what you're reaching for when you come back. What's it been like working with Andrew Bailey? Obviously, it's not in full effect yet, just because you're not a full go. But just sitting down and talking to him and about how he goes about his stuff.
Yeah, it's always fun talking to guys, especially when I have no skin in the game right now. So it's been great. I did say, like, look, if I could pitch right now, and I guarantee I could raise that 4-seam fastball percentage, because they're the only one who throws one.
Red Sox going to go 1,
out number
2,
3.
We're going to have more with Liam when we come back. He's kind enough to stay the whole inning, 1-0 Chicago.
You love a cold, refreshing soft drink from McDonald's.
We head to the bottom of the second, still down 0-1.
Even colder ones.
Refresh yourself with $1.99 any size frozen Fanta or frozen Coke from McDonald's.
Welcome to the show, where everyone and everything is connected.
Chester, I don't even
Those
know
obsessed
you.
with the game can take the complex and make it simple. That's why Major League Baseball chose Extreme Networks to advance their game.
People who come to cricket stay with cricket.
Cricket gives me the coverage I need at a really fair price.
Stop! This came all the way from the top. New offer, 5G plan starting at $15 a month. Let's go! Smile, you're on cricket.
I'm Jay, and this is my home. My first big purchase with help from Loan Depot. This is where I play my favorite music. It's my sanctuary. It's my place. It is my home. And home means everything to me.
Why does sustainability matter in sports?
We are a sport that is outdoors amongst nature.
We're 100 yards away from the Everglades. We have to be a leader in sustainability.
How are sports becoming more sustainable?
They have a whole group of people who are dedicated to working with arenas and sports teams on strategies to eliminate and reduce their waste.
See how WM is working to make sports more sustainable at WM.com/stories.
Organic soil from Miracle Grow has grown me the best garden I have ever had.
Good soil, and you get good results.
Look at that.
The broccoli was fantastic.
That broccoli.
Jerseys right there. You've been very active, you and your wife, Christy, with charity work for the Children's Advocacy Center, the St. James Food Pantry here in Chicago, the Chicago Fire Department. Really championing
Andrew
folks
Vaughn.
who face extreme
1-1 count to
hardships.
him.
It seems that's very much in your blood. Is that going to continue in Boston too?
Yeah, without a doubt. I think one of our
That's
big things is
out there, but that'll be caught for out number 1.
After the pandemic. And so we still have the lingering effects in 2021, and we wanted to make sure that first responders really felt the love. And so we went around, we used locally owned, minority owned food, like restaurants and food trucks and all this sort of stuff. And we went around the city, and whether it was fire, police, ambulance, 911 call centers. I mean, we went around and tried to help out anybody we could and make sure that they felt the love, that we appreciate what they were able to do and what they sacrificed during the pandemic.
You know, Liam, we talked about your bout with cancer and you beating cancer, and we see you at home and on the road meeting with cancer patients.
Up at
kids,
Paul DeYoung,
adults,
1-1 count.
Working with the Jimmy Fund. Can you just talk about how much that means to you?
Yes, obviously, good being diagnosed, it opened my eyes.
Fair into right field, but that's caught for out number 2.
In fact, I thought there was one type of chemo, I thought there was one type of treatment, there was one type of cancer. It was just where it was in the body, and I was very naive to the fact that it wasn't. So when I got diagnosed, I wanted to make sure that, look, this happened to me. Yeah, it sucks, but you know what? There's a silver lining to absolutely everything. I can make this a positive in a bunch of other people's lives, and so we've been able to meet with a bunch of people over the course of last year and this year so far. And both the White Sox and the Red Sox have been fantastic in helping to organize that. And I have to thank all the other organizations out there that really took the time to do the research and get someone out there that I could connect with and we could talk. And
ooh, that hits him.
Making an impact in their lives. And,
I don't even know what this guy's name. Kolas.
Spread it out like a spider web and make
that hit
this
him.
thing
So
go
he's
away.
hit by pitch.
A young kid from Perth, Australia, excellent athlete. Your dad's playing in the West Australian Football League. Under the father-son rule, you could have been drafted to play that sport, but you chose baseball instead. What drew you to baseball?
Yeah, so I think there's a little, like, the story's accurate, but there's a little bit of mayo on that. Like, I was a pretty good football, but I was also 15 and a little bit more developed. So whether football was a viable option for me, yeah, I had some chances to, but yeah, baseball, I mean, I was 18 and they're like, hey, do you want a little bit of coin and do you want to go to a different hemisphere? So I was like, kind of like, yeah, 18-year-old, you want to leave the nest a little bit? It's a lot of fun.
Well, it worked out awfully well. It really did. And I think Red Sox fans
for years in that, let's be honest.
Well, I mean, but, you know, when you got rolling as a closer, you're as good as anybody in the game.
Yeah, it's a lot more fun throwing 100 than when you get 90 and having whiplash.
I think Red Sox fans are going to have a whole lot of fun watching it and watching when you finally get back in there. And hopefully that time is coming very soon. Liam, thanks so much for spending the time.
Appreciate it, guys. And MLB, let's...
Phone call from the boss? Sorry. Outdoor time. It's me time. I hear that. That's why we protect all your vehicles here. But hey, nothing wrong with sticking it to the boss.
Oh, Flo, you're gonna take that? Why would that concern me? Because you're aren't you
Huh. We never actually discussed hierarchy.
Okay, why don't we just stick to letting Dave know how much he can save when he bundles his home or auto with his boat or RV?
Wait, I thought Jamie was the boss.
It's
funny because I'm not boss material.
Make room cause we moving in, yeah. With my team we aim to win, yeah. Right now the show begins. We gon' bring it to the house for the home team. 3 plays, 3 wins for the home team.
Every day, more dog people and more vets are deciding it's time for a fresh approach to pet food. They're quitting the kibble and kicking the cans and feeding their dogs dog food that's actually, well, food. Developed with vets, made from real meat and veggies, portioned for your dog, and delivered right to your door. It's smarter, healthier, pet food. Get 50% off your first box at thefarmersdog.com/realfood. Business can happen virtually anywhere, but there's nothing like being there. At National, you can skip the counter and choose any car in the aisle. Even manage your rental right from the app. So you can get in another round of meetings. Swing by to see one more customer. And really get down.
First pitch downstairs to Bobby Dahlbeck as the third inning is underway. And Chicago with a 1-0 lead here. Dahlbeck, Rafaela, and Duran against Garrett Crochet, who has fanned 3. Showing a fastball between 96 and 98. He's actually been one of the top starters in baseball over his last 7 outings, going 4-1, a 1.35 ERA over that stretch.
And with those 3 strikeouts tonight, he overtook Jack Flaherty as the top strikeout guy in the AL. He's second in all MLB behind Tyler Glasnow, who has 104 strikeouts on him. Goodness.
The 3-0 is
3-1 to Bobby Dahlbeck.
In one stretch, he did not allow a run for 24 innings. They're a good club when he's on the mound, the 3-1. And he will miss downstairs, ball 4. Good at bat by Bobby D. He is on to begin the third.
The White Sox are actually favored.
So he walked Bobby Dahlbeck.
It's their ace against our 5. But even with the debacle of a game that was last night, they're still favored. That's how good he's been.
Rafaela
Up comes Cedar Rafaela.
6, drove in 4 runs.
That's strike 1.
White Sox announcers were like, wait a minute, you got a 200 hitter leading your team in RBIs. How does that happen?
Gets all his hits at the perfect time. Mm-hmm. And they come in bunches, too.
Shows a bunt, he flicks it foul.
I don't hate that idea at all. Soso's playing deep. If he gets it down with his speed, he's
look,
got a
if
good
Cedar
chance.
Rafaela
This is a tough matchup for Rafaela.
when it matters.
Crochet's got that.
Maybe
really
not hit much, but hit
the zone
when it matters.
We haven't seen Rafael really make that adjustment yet.
He is defensively amazing as he's been. We'll have no problems.
Stayed on last night with the 4 hits, raised his batting average 13 points.
Yeah.
Can still do that this time of the year with a big night. Duran on deck. And the left-hander again with a 2-strike pitch. He gets it.
And that's strike 3.
To your point. Strikes him out. 4 punch-outs for Crochet. And 1 gone in the Red Sox third.
Yeah, this is the pitch. The adjustment's going to have to be made. Now, Rafael has been making adjustments. We're seeing him mature. We're seeing his approach get tighter and better, which we saw in spring training. But a lot of swing and miss earlier this season. It's gotten better, but that's the one. When it's at 98, he's just not giving himself much of a chance to get to it.
Jared Duran hit the ball well first time. He lined out deep to center. Batting stats presented by your local New England Honda dealers. Dahlbeck on at first. The Sox have had their issues with left-handed starters, 6-11 against them. And have not seen many like this guy. One man out. Right through there. And a time granted.
Chester, can you move?
Crochet leading the major leagues in strikeouts per 9 at 12. And a 1-2 to Duran will not be made. A throw over, and Bobby saw that coming.
Yeah, Bobby's a little jumpy over there. I think he's just trying to mess with Crochet a little bit. I don't think he's planning on going anywhere. Crochet kind of seems like a reader, right? Like his leg goes up. It's pretty square. I feel like if you go, he can just go over to first.
And they're not going. Every lefty box anyway, don't they?
It seems that way. But that was his version of a slide step he just showed, where he was a lot quicker to the plate and he didn't bring the leg up as much.
Rev Snyder to hit next. Trying to hold up. He did.
And there you go, 3-2. Full count here to Jarren Duran.
3-2.
That's a good take by Jarren Duran. Obviously, you're geared up for 98. It's coming in hot. As this one gets to the plate, you recognize slider. Ooh, he probably could have run him up right there.
Very fortunate, I think.
These are the instances against a guy like this, you're going to make him pay.
Duran on base 5 times in a win last night. That was just a merry-go-round for the Sox. Three-2 again. And again, he's fighting.
Still 3-2.
I mentioned that 7-start run where Crochet just completely dominated. The only lower ERA over that period was Luis Gil of the Yankees, 0.60. Little dribbler back toward the hill. The left-hander will throw. Not a great
Oh, there you go. Hell yeah. Keep it going. Go on, go on. Maybe go home. Yeah, hell yeah. That's going to score a run on a play that should have been out at first. Wow. And Jarren Duran got to third. It's not a triple, though. It's not a triple. So.
And just finding a way to put the ball in play. He didn't hit this ball hard.
No, it was an error.
Dribbler right in front of the pitcher. But you know what? That's a really tough play for a lot of pitchers, especially lefties, when they have to turn their back and spin and throw that ball to first. Not a lot of big lefties have good touch on those plays right there. And then Jarren Duran with his speed, obviously getting a third. And Bob motoring all the way around for the run.
Error all the way. Of course, when that guy's running, it's another matter entirely, flying up the first base line.
Now that's in the back of your head, that internal clock, like, oh, this guy flies, I got to get rid of it. And you throw it harder and quicker than you normally would, and you just spike it. First baseman just had no chance.
It's a big conference on the hill here for Chicago. Red Sox getting a run across without the benefit of a hit in this inning.
Update the score already.
And now Rev Snyder will try and put the Red Sox in front.
And you're likely going to have an infield in right here. So if you're Rob Rev Snyder, you got to try to find something to elevate. And that's easier said than done against a guy who's. It's hard to get the ball elevated, get to 98 at the top of the zone on this guy, but you're going to have to try to get something up.
Oh yeah! Yeah!
So I'm assuming they think he missed first base
and threw that one away. I've never seen that in 35 years.
He stepped off.
What the fuck just happened?
The base. That was the reason for the meeting at home plate. Steps off to throw and then spikes it.
You've got to be kidding me.
What the fuck just happened?
And the Red Sox have taken a lead, and Duran comes scampering home. That's amazing.
I mean, and Duran, they knew what was
Wait, hold on, okay.
Because Duran immediately took off. As soon as he turned to throw, he was gone. So even if he throws it to first, and they say, you know, he's safe, he didn't miss the bag, Duran scores.
They're calling that a stolen base.
He stole home.
Time he has stolen home this year. That's remarkable. Never seen
I'm
that before.
still so confused on what just happened right there.
As you say, when you're a bad club, you do things like that.
Well,
It's good that Kyle Hudson and Jared Duran were on the same page over there, so they clearly knew that that's what they were going to try to appeal. They heard someone say it, because as soon as he turned to throw, Jared was gone.
That's kind of incredible. Red Sox have scored twice in this inning without getting a hit. Ref Snyder 0 for 1. He is lined out to.
I'm still confused on what I just saw. I don't really understand that right here.
Only to the White Sox in 2024 does such a thing occur, it appears. 0-2 and a line drive in a right center field down for a base hit. So that's a 10-game hitting streak for Rob Refsnyder. He just keeps on trucking.
What a good hitter he is. We keep talking about how good Crochet is, but Rob Refsnyder is just one of the best on this team at just shortening up and just taking the line drive single.
A base hit his first time up, 1 for 1. I'm going to show you why they were appealing over there at first base.
Oh, there it is.
He never got to the bag.
But you wonder, did they see that at first base, right? Did Alan Porter actually see that?
Oh, throw down, the tag, he's safe. He dives back in.
A lot of fuckery in the top of this third inning.
Yeah, Rob going on first move here, but realizing quick, that's a slide step. Let me try to get back or I'm going to get thrown out. If you can catch Crochet on his full leg lift, that's going to give you a chance to beat Corey Lee, but on the slide step, not really.
Looks like they want to appeal this.
Chicago is challenging the safe call at first base.
They're challenging a fucking pickoff.
Review on Ref Snyder getting in. Take a look on Vaughn's tag.
And from that angle, I can't tell if he tags the bag or his hand. His glove kind of bounces off.
Yeah, that's going to come down to they have enough evidence. Did that tag get the top of the hand?
You can see the glove bounce.
It could have not, but it's just not going to be enough evidence.
So they review this in New York. He was ruled safe by the first base umpire Porter.
What a weird inning.
It really has been a weird inning.
The Red Sox have benefited. They've jumped in front 2-1. Do they have enough evidence to overturn the call of safe on the field? With clubs like the Chicago White Sox, they continue to shoot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, just have to wonder if they have an angle maybe we don't have. Because you really can't tell if he hits the bag or his hand right there. And normally when the tag hard goes down on the hand, you see the hand move, and you don't see Ref Snyder's hand move at all as it goes into the base. Watch the glove. It looks like it bounces off the bag into his face. Watch the bounce off. Well, I kind of look he may have got his finger. The finger kind of came up a little bit on Ref Snyder's.
I don't think it's just going to be enough to overturn anything. Like, he could have gotten him, he could have not gotten him.
Enough to overturn it.
But yeah, it's just not enough to.
Yeah.
They're taking a while to look at this, though.
So Crochet with a couple of warm-up tosses here, trying to stay loose. Red Sox jumping in front 2-1. Here's an answer.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is out.
Oh, come on! Are you serious, dude? That's not enough to overturn that.
And we have 2 down. And the base is not clear.
So now it's very quickly 2 outs with 2 strikes.
They had a better angle than we did. Couldn't really tell there. You can kind of see Ref Snyder's hand move, so didn't know if it was enough.
1-2 on Wong. Devers would hit next if given the opportunity. And a cut and a miss.
And that's strike 3.
Bizarre inning. Red Sox benefit. They're in front 2-1.
Look, things may seem fine out there, but you need to watch out for diseases.
I'll be okay.
Does this look okay?
Oh, how do I protect myself?
With the new Scott's Healthy Plus Long Food. It's the only product that prevents 27 diseases while feeding you grass to help keep your long healthy this season. Want me to show you how to put it on?
No, I think I know how to use a spreader.
Pick up a bag of the new Scott's Turf Builder Healthy Plus Lawn Food today.
Feed your lawn. Feed it.
When greatness calls, you answer. Don't give up. Level up. Polo 67, the new fragrance, Ralph Lauren.
Ooh, fun. Yikes. The leaky refrigerator grandpa. Dad! I have an AC fan motor. But your future is bright with an American Home Shield warranty to protect your covered appliances and home systems. Are there bees behind me?
My bees escaped.
Phil, we talked about this. American Home Shield. Sign up today at ahs.com.
You combed through every last piece of evidence. You made the final, impossible connection. And all the while, you were soaking in the bottom. Oh, there's more to imagine when you listen.
Let's see every season. On an appeal play at first base, the pitcher throws it away, and Jaron Durant scampers home. He gets credit for stolen base at home.
He'll take it with Crochet on the mound. He has not been giving up any runs.
Hit to the tune of a 304 clip.
Yeah, it's just all about command and location with Bridgewell. He's not going to blow you away with velocity. He's got to hit his spots. If he gets elevated, it's good hit, to put it nicely.
Well, a lot of eyes on the Bronx this weekend as the Dodgers visit the Yankees for 3 games. Stars are going to be out for that series. Yankees have won 8 straight games. Soto has an ailing forearm, not in the lineup.
Have they IL'd him yet? I haven't seen. I don't think so.
Do not believe that's the plan. I think he's going to continue to play.
No, they had the imagery done today, and a lot of people were worried, is he going to need Tommy John? That worry was out there, but it was just inflammation.
Right. Fouled away. We'll see if he plays in the upcoming series at Fenway. He's got time. Dodgers leading the NL West. They're up 8 on San Diego. And the 2-2 to Sosa. Punches that one foul. Dodgers and the Yankees are 0-0 in the 6th inning.
That's a fun series.
8th pitch of this at bat to Sosa. Full count on a number 9 hitter. Garrett Cole, by the way, likely to make 2 more rehab starts before he gets back to the major league team. A high fly foul down the left field line. Cooper forced to wait around longer than he likes. He's the fastest worker in baseball. Here's his 3-2. Another one rattled foul.
But it used to be when guys worked that fast, hitters would mess up your timing. They'd mess with you, they'd call time, they'd step out. Now you're so limited in timeout.
Yeah, it's just so shit. Like,
it's a one timeout, you can't.
I used to like those little games, you know? I know a lot of people didn't, but I always kind of did.
And I think to the viewer's advantage, the 3-2 popped up. Long out from behind there.
Popped up, so that'll be out number 1.
For the first out and the third. We take a look at Griswold's pitching arsenal. It's presented by Audi.
Yeah, pretty even mix there between the changeup, sinker, sweeper. He will sneak that cutter in as well. It's all about deception, all about changing speed and hitting spots for Cooper Griswold.
Something going on in right field as Alex Cora is heading out there with a trainer. Was Tyler O'Neill just back over the last couple of days with the club?
Come on.
Something's going on there. It was his knee that had him out, and he
no.
His game. He was forced out. Hamilton is coming in. He's exchanged gloves with Rafaela. Let's look back to the second inning and what may have happened here.
Yeah, you can see. I mean,
Yeah, it looked like he was limping a bit.
There wasn't an injury on that move.
And he was messing with it in between
he's
innings,
clearly
but
barking, obviously right there in the dugout, trying to work it out, move it around. Alex Cora looking out right, seeing, hey, look, I'm not liking how this guy's moving around.
yeah. It probably is the best decision to take him out, but that fucking sucks.
He's 4 for his last 8. He was swinging a pretty good bat, but unfortunately has to leave this one. So Ref Snyder's going to move over to right. Rafaela will go to center as Duran moves to left. And Hamilton now in the game.
I just hate to see that because he was one of those guys we talked about. Hey, he's got to get going, give Rafi some protection in the lineup.
Yeah.
He looked good since he came back. He was swinging the bat well. And you're thinking, hey, after that cortisone shot, that inflammation's gone. He's going to just roll. Hate to see that.
You know, he played through that sore knee for quite some time. But getting him again. So he's forced out.
That sucks. So David Hamilton's coming in the game.
Red Sox injury bug continues to be a problem. And here's Corey Jones. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out to third. And we'll look at the strike. Red Sox up 2-1.
Corey Jones flies out.
Right away.
Oh my God!
Tremendous catch, and that was in fair territory. Wouldn't you know it?
Oh my God, Rob!
The first play is at him.
Oh my goodness! You're right. It'll find you. You change positions. Look at that full-on super.
Oh my God!
What's the face here? It's a little grass. Cooper Criswell. Yes, sir.
That is fucking
But
awesome.
you can even see Ref Snyder say, wow.
He just stole a base hit.
Surprised him.
That falls in well. It's a fair ball. If it falls in, he's on his own out there.
Oh, yeah. It's at least a double.
Probably a triple.
Kind of tugging at his back a little bit.
Oh, yeah. You go full extension, you feel it a little bit.
Lopez 0 for 1 with a fly to left. This one is off to a fascinating start, huh?
I'm having fun.
Only the bottom of the third, and a lot's gone on already. Luis Robert, who hammered a home run to center's first trip, he's on deck. Headed toward first base. Dahlbeck there tonight will flip on, and that will retire the side. Nothing routine about that inning, though. 2-1 Boston.
Love a cold, refreshing soft drink from McDonald's. So we got
even colder ones. Refresh yourself with a $1.99 any size frozen Fanta or frozen Coke from McDonald's.
What's wrong? My travel rewards card didn't earn enough miles for my vacation. Are you crying? No. Are you crying because of that other card? No. There's no crying in baseball. Or with the Capital One Venture Card, because it lets you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day. And you can use those miles on any travel purchase. And you know why? There's no crying with the Venture Card. What's in your wallet? Let's play ball!
After my second tour in Iraq as an F-16 pilot, I witnessed a family as their fallen soldier returned home. I felt a calling to help. Budweiser has believed in Folds of Honor for 14 years. Today, we honor our veterans and the 52,000 scholarships awarded to their families. That's enough to fill this stadium. Every limited edition case sold supports military families.
Make your first move with battery power. Find battery tools in the AK homeowner system starting at $199.99. Real steel.
It's Garrett Crochet. Raphael, first time on, struck out. Now a sensational catch by Rob Refsnyder as he moves from left to right. The very next hit in his direction, well, sort of. I mean, down the line. Line shot and a base hit.
That's a base hit.
Rafi aboard in a ballpark that he really likes against the team he has always hit well against. You've got to like having Rob Refsnyder on your ball club.
Every team needs a guy.
I mean,
Rob Refsnyder.
Smart player, really gritty at bats. I'm obviously swinging a great bat right now. He's hit 10 straight games, but you could put him anywhere in that outfield.
He's just dependable. In every aspect of his game, he does everything above average. He's not going to light it up and be this all-star elite player, but he does everything really well.
David Hamilton trying to drag him one back to the mound. Crochet will fire down to second. Made a good play there.
So out of second, but David Hamilton's safe at first.
Hamilton was hoping to take this with him more towards the first base line, towards second base, past Crochet. They just couldn't get it over there to the right far enough. But either way, you want to test Crochet the way he's been throwing the bases today. He's had a little bit of the thing.
Brings up Jamie Westbrook. 0 for 1 to strike out. Last night, his first major league home run. Runner goes.
Oh, that's safe. Nice. That's a stolen base from David Hamilton.
So Hamilton aboard. And second in scoring position.
I mean, this is Hammy's game, right? We watched him still 150 bags in 2 seasons in the minor leagues, 70 in 1 season. If he can just find a way on base, and he has been a lot as of late, the way he's swinging the bat. He's doing this against a kid, Corey Lee, who has the best pop time in all of baseball.
And with a lefty on the mound.
Well, when you have speed like Hamilton, even if he picks over, you got a chance to beat it out.
Sure. I know you and I believe it's a great human interest story when a player toils in the minor leagues for 11 years, doesn't get a chance at a big league team, and does over the last couple of days what Westbrook has done. Maybe not everybody shares in what a great story that is. They should if they love baseball. If you're stuck on numbers and just numbers, okay. But it's a great human interest story. Really threw that one away. You don't get it, you don't get it.
I love it.
I love it.
I think just in part of just knowing the grind of the minor leagues and playing, 6 years in the minor leagues, it's tough. And that was with getting a taste of the big leagues. I played 11 years in the minor leagues without even touching the big leagues. So I can't even imagine.
Got to follow the narrative. Pay attention. It's a fascinating story. Here's the 3-1 from the lefty. Runner goes again. Here's the throw down.
Oh my God.
Down the left field line.
I mean, he was safe, but that was still a great catch. But it was almost
That's where
thrown away.
Hamilton's game plays too, because with any other player on base, you're still looking at one out and a guy on first base. You don't want to hit into a double play. But with the way he runs, it's like he can get to third base in 2 pitches if he wants.
Cooper fouling that one away. Runners on at first and third. He's trying to break a hitless run. Cooper 0 for his last 14.
Don't want to hit a double play. Try to get something elevated.
1-2. Crochet's last start was a good one against a good Milwaukee team, and no decision, but he was excellent. So he went 6, striking out 8, gave up just 1 run. Down he goes, hacking for the second time. He strikes out. So 2 away.
Yeah, coming into this at bat, Cooper had to know, look, he's going to go off speed down in the zone because that's where he gets his ground balls. His fastball up in the zone is more of a fly ball pitch. So you got to go up there realizing that's how he's going to attack.
Bobby Dahlbeck takes one down and in. Getting the start at first base tonight. Drew a walk, scored a run in that rather wild 3rd inning. Red Sox have actually lost the last 3 season series to the White Sox. Looking to take the first 2 of this series tonight. One and a high pop into right field. Colas under this. And we'll put that away. And the Red Sox threaten but fail to score.
I want to see all my friends at once. I want to see all my friends at once. I want to see all my friends at once. I want to see all my friends at once.
Buying this boat was a total no-brainer.
Oh, no-brainer? If you got a new boat, the smart thing to say is, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent can help you choose the right coverage.
Genius.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Rose Sparks, engineered for the spontaneous. A dual-action formula with the active ingredients of Viagra and Cialis. Faster acting and long-lasting. Grab the moment. Get started at ro.co/sparks. 20 seconds a week to lose 20% of your weight in a year with diet and exercise. That's the power of GLP-1s through Ro. Connect with the provider today at ro.co/20.
The City Custom Cash Card automatically adjusts to earn you more cash back in your top eligible spend category, like restaurants.
That's amazing. It's my day off.
You don't have to choose a spending category.
Can I get the pancake triple play?
Or activate anything to earn.
Yo, no way!
Your cash back automatically adjusts for you.
Great, because we are not going anywhere after this.
Earn 5% cash back that automatically adjusts to your top eligible spend category. Up to $500 spent each billing cycle with the City Custom Cash Card.
Oh.
Put it in the books.
Rotation mate, Cooper Criswell is the fastest worker in Major League Baseball with the bases empty. But you were able to give the team another quality start last night, give them 7 innings, and you mentioned how you felt a little out of sync coming down the mound in your bullpen. You always talk about your conversations with Andrew Bailey.
Bottom of the 4th inning, we got Luis Robert Jr. up.
Conversations and
1-1 count to him.
Before your starts is the last download of information, able to make the adjustment.
A lot of it. I mean, it starts, you know, quality game at catch whenever you first walk out on the field. Kind of go through your whole routine, find out what's feeling right, what's feeling off, and then kind of go into the conversation with Bales and just kind of, you know, talk your way through it. And, you know, this is what I'm feeling. This is, you know, what I'm thinking to, you know, fix it. And then, you know, we kind of go back and forth really quick, have a, you know, quick conversation, throw a few more pitches, focused on what I'm feeling, and then kind of go into the game ready to go. And, you know, from there, flush everything. Don't overthink it. Just go out there and trust that, you know, your body's gonna.
Oh, that was another great catch, Jaron Duran.
How aware were you that you hadn't given up the hit for 5?
Not really. I came in here, continued with my routine of staying on it. I've been, you know, cheering on the guys, watching them do what they did last night with the bats was amazing. So I wasn't focused in on that. It was more just focused in on what I had to do to, you know, continue to maintain my timing and go out there and continue to throw well.
Yeah, you mentioned what the guys were able to do with the bats. Those are some long innings for you as you sat down and waited for your opportunity to get back in there. You're up and down, as you said. And Wiry, what keeps you so active in the dugout?
Combination, walking around, you know, getting up, getting some fruit in the system, water, you know, just doing the little things that add up over a long time and just maintaining it.
Now, last season, there was conversations about you a third time through the order. In spring training, it was a conversation if you'd even be in the rotation. How satisfying is it to have been able to answer some of those questions and have the type of production you've been able to?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I've always known I could do it. I've always had the mindset that I wanted to go deeper into games. I wanted to face the order three times through, hopefully 4, if you can get deep enough through the game. But I've always known that I could do it, and it's just about putting all the pieces together and just kind of navigating through the obstacles of a game. But that being said, you know, it's all credit to the amazing people I've worked with in the off season, in season, to help get me to this point. And you know, I'm just blessed to be able to put it all together.
You talked about getting to this point. The All-Star game's in a little more than a month, and because of you just going out there and doing the work, the statistical positives continue to flow out. Not just having All-Star consideration, but what would it mean to you to be an All-Star starter?
I mean, it'd be a true honor. To be selected as an All-Star in general, I think is a true honor. To especially represent this organization that I've been drafted by, brought up through the system by. To start a game would even be more of a dream come true.
I love my dog.
But you know, it's about the work that leads up to that, and just continuing to focus on the day-to-day stuff and not really looking too far ahead.
All right. About the work, as you mentioned how your week between starts is boring. It might not be the most, you know, attractive thing, but what goes into your next one as you get ready to try and give up 6-7 innings again for this club?
A lot of, you know, great conversations, quality games of catches, getting in the training room, and just maintaining just everything. And it's focused on the recovery side, on the strength side. Making sure I'm getting good sleep, making sure I'm getting proper nutrition, lots of water, electrolytes, and just the small stuff that you don't really think about in the moment, especially when you're young, but it adds up over a long period of time, and I'm in it for the long haul.
All right, we're certainly looking forward to enjoying you do it. Tanner, thanks so much for the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right, it'll be Tanner Houck with us after another great start for the Red Sox.
Tanner Jemai, thank you very much. A diving knockdown there by Hamilton at short. And now a conference here with Pedro Grafal, their
what's going on here?
Umpire. I'm not sure what's going on. They're looking back into the stands here. And looking up. Something going on there. Alex Cora's coming out now looking for clarification. Sean Barber's going to talk to him.
I don't know if something was thrown. I didn't see anything.
One of the umpires has gone down the dugout.
It's not like a flashing light or anything, because that would not be an issue there.
A threat here for the White Sox. They have a couple of base runners on a walk and a single.
Even their fans are trying to kill their momentum.
Someone with a clock?
Notice like the pitch clocks and all that are off completely right now.
Oh, it might be a
Maybe
scoring
that's what they're
issue.
Pointing at the clocks?
Could be it.
Yeah.
Porter, who's been umpiring first base, he's come back out onto that top step.
Some electronical issue in the stadium. Well, they'll have to fix that. They do have to fix that, because...
So we'll hope to get an explanation. And again, this is where, at some point, you'd love an umpire wearing a microphone to explain to everybody what's going on.
Yep, exactly. Thank you.
Have it on. Take 10 seconds and tell us what's going on.
So play stopped here in Chicago with the Red Sox in front 2-1. But the
Yeah,
White Sox
this could be a minute, because they have to...
And one out.
They will have to fix that.
Seeing security at work here, too.
That's weird.
And they keep pointing up to further up the stands, but I can't get a good look at what they're trying to figure out.
Well, everybody wondering the same thing right now. So we're all in the same boat.
The umps really need to, Dave always makes a big point about that.
I see some of the electronics going back on and off. You know, the spots around the ballpark.
Well, if it's a power issue in the stadium,
velocity, the timer, but security working in stands there.
That's also weird. What is security doing?
I hate to speculate about anything at this point. Every once in a while, you'll see somebody bring one of those lasers.
That could be it also, yeah.
Shining it into the eyes of the players.
That could also be it, yeah. Because we can't be having that.
See if we get an explanation.
Definitely not. We'll definitely not get no explanation.
Yeah, nothing yet from the umpiring crew. And they're going to get back to baseball.
All right. That was weird.
And as happens too often, even though they're wearing a microphone, they're not willing to explain it to the people in the stands and the people watching on TV. I do not understand that.
Yep. You need to keep being critical about that, too. He always brings that up, and...
But back to baseball, and runners at first.
You have the microphone. Use it.
And one man out for Paul DeYoung, who has flied out to right.
So that's ball one to Paul DeYoung. It's been a weird game.
Well, that was odd.
I think it's right in keeping with this game.
That's a good point, too.
Which has been rather strange. About a 4-minute delay. And a swing and a liner to left center down for a base hit.
And that'll probably... Yep, that'll score a run. Oh, what the fuck? Jesus Christ, man. So they'll tie up the game 2-2. And that throw into second was wild, so...
This game tied 2-2.
Yeah, this was not a bad throw by Jaron to throw behind the runner. Just kind of a sloppy attempt to keep this ball in front of him at second base, where Westbrook tries to go for the pick and tag, but you have to realize there's probably no play there, and you got to keep that ball in front of you.
Yeah, there really wasn't going to be a play there either, yeah.
Base because that's where the play initially was going to be, and then Jaron threw behind the runner, so no one to back up that throw.
So the error charged to Duran after the base hit. Each side has now made one. Bolas hit by a pitch first time up. Infield in, second and third for Chicago. And tied up 2-2. Well, the pitch timer's back.
All right, well, they got that back. It was weird that that happened and whatever else they were looking at. Really don't know what they were looking at. Don't know what that delay was about. Security was walking up and down the stands. So I like that laser pointer theory, but also the clocks were out.
Griswold with a 2-1.
Infield for the Sox. Well, the White Sox drawn in here. Griswold being a ground ball guy with that sinker changeup combo. But if the ball gets through, that's 2 runs.
And a 3-1. Hit hard and it will get through.
And that's a base hit. That'll score a run, and it'll score another run. God damn it.
And that produces 2 more, and it's 4-2 Chicago.
God damn it.
Yeah, this ball's hit on the screws, hit pretty hard right up the middle. You're hoping just to knock this down.
The White Sox also have a very, very long losing streak right now. I think it's at 15 games.
So he wasn't going on contact with the ball. That ball's knocked down.
I feel like the Red Sox have kind of been known as a team that like breaks up those kind of streaks. You know? Like I remember when Chris Davis had that like 0 for 52 shit. Like to start the 2019 season. The Red Sox are the one who finally gave up that hit.
3 runs across for Chicago and 4 for the ball game. And Corey Lee will step in next with a man at first. Griswold got a very nice sliding catch in left field by Duran to begin the inning. That one nearly fell in. And then a walk and 3 consecutive hits plus an error. And Lee will take a ball. He struck out in the second.
4 consecutive base runners. Griswold's just got to find a way to lock into his command right here. He's got to try to get a ground ball and get out of this thing.
A lot of action early in this game. Only the 4th inning. A miss. Not by much, but 2-1.
Something to think about as well is you want Griswold to be able to work to the 6th inning. Just because Sunday is likely going to be a bullpen game. And if they have to use up too much bullpen over the next couple of days, then you're looking at possibly a move to have to bring up somebody to start.
A long series here in Chicago. Bayo going tomorrow at 4:10. Wrapping up at 2:10 on Sunday afternoon, and the Red Sox come home a day off. And then we'll face the Phillies and the Yankees back-to-back. He checked. Dodgers, Yankees, 0-0, 8th inning. Colas, the runner at first. He takes off, and it's fouled back.
Full count here, 3-2. To Lee.
Toss over and back in on the dive, Colas.
It would have been nice to steal one right there. Just kind of slow this thing down. It feels like it really sped up on Griswold. You know, with the timeout, I was just trying to figure out what was going on, and then all the hits.
3-2 runner on the move and a ground ball to first. Bobby will get
It'll be out. But safe at second.
Anyway, he's safely down to second. And 2 gone.
A really nice play by Bobby here. It's so easy for that one to get past the first baseman coming off a right-hander's bat. It's kind of filleted your way, and you're not really expecting the ball to be hit to you, especially with a guy like Griswold who doesn't throw hard. Luckily, nice little one-hopper right to him.
So-so for one. He's popped out to the catcher. And that's second. Sweeper has not been a great pitch for Cooper in his recent starts. It's actually been hit hard.
Yeah, I feel like it's Chris. It's his best when it's just a show me pitch, right? It's just to get them off of the sinker.
Devers will handle that, go for the tag, and he gets the out. That retires the side.
That's out number 3.
Big runs up there, 4-2 Chicago.
Another long inning.
Nutritious snacking doesn't need to be all drab and slab. Let Kind bring the fun, colorful, delicious real food back into your snacks. With 6 new flavors sure to make your taste buds dance. Made with seeds and nuts, with bursts of crave-worthy spices like jalapeno or paprika, or fruity bites of raspberries or strawberries. A bar for the snack explorers, the flavor chasers, the fruit and savory obsessed. A bar for people who love real food. Nutritious and delicious. Now that's Kind.
First pitch coming your way next.
Hey, Dad. Wanna play?
Okay.
I'm not striking out this time.
You're not hitting this pitch.
How's practice?
It was good. I got to play shortstop. I'm kind of nervous about it.
What if I hit you some grounders tomorrow?
Okay.
This is for the game.
Down. That's the left field. That's going.
Good job, man. You crushed it.
Sunday, baseball cards take center stage on MLB's Carded. Join Greg Amsinger for a look at all things cardboard. From vintage to modern, we've got it covered. MLB's Carded, Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern on MLB Network.
Nutritious snacking doesn't need to be all drab and slab. Kind has 6 new flavors made with seeds and nuts with bursts of crave-worthy spices like jalapeno or paprika, or fruity bites of raspberries or strawberries. A bar for people who love real food. Now that's Kind.
Chicago White Sox with their best pitcher on the mound, and he's been really good this season. Came in with a 3.49 ERA. They've got a 4-2 lead. Set on Rafaela, strikeout victim first trip, will be followed by Duran and then Ref Snyder. Garrett Crochet will deal a strike. That big leg kick, and it produces a big swing and a foul tip for another K, and one gone.
Yeah, it's just not a good matchup for Rafaela with that gas up top.
Coors Light beating the pressure. Duran last 6 games, 435. A couple of home runs as well.
Yeah, 4 multi-hit games out of those last 6. It's been a lot of loud contact too. It's not just taking little singles up the middle. It's been shooting the gaps and hitting the ball in the ballpark.
Reached on an error first time up. He lined out, but the second time up reached on an error. And then on that wild appeal play, after he had gone all the way down to third, he stole home on a misfire to first as they went for the appeal, which you never see. Tried to hold up and went. Did appeal to Jim Wolf, and he said he swung the bat. And he would score a run. The Red Sox would take a 2-1 lead. The White Sox come back for 3.
And you want to get in this bullpen of the White Sox, because that's been their biggest problem all year, is their bullpen just blowing games. So you want to keep this as close as you can, obviously, but they've blown 22 leads.
Amazing.
15 blown saves. So that's been a lot of reasons for them losing games during this losing streak.
Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down.
Man, this is a cutter here. This is slider-ish. I mean, you look at that break at 89. That's a good amount of break for 89 miles an hour. Kind of just stays up above the barrel. Come down.
Rev Snyder 1 for 2 and has extended his hitting streak to 10 straight.
Got to think the White Sox are going to let Crochet roll. He's thrown up to 103 pitches in a start this year. So got a ways to go to get to that.
It'll be fouled back out of play. So we were all wondering what was going on when the umpire stopped play for several minutes, looked up at the stands, security was up there. Paul DeYoung of the White Sox gave an interview during the game, White Sox TV, and said that bottles were being thrown at White Sox players by people in the stands.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Ah, that makes sense.
Are you?
There's just no place for that.
That is fucking ridiculous,
Security
dude.
guards holding those. The evidence says it were.
That is fucking ridiculous.
Base is empty, 2 down.
Don't
And that gets him. It hit him. So
don't even fucking show up near a stadium if you're gonna do shit like that. That's just ridiculous, dude. I don't care how frustrated you are with your team, how mad you are with the ownership or whatever.
Foot a lot. That's some swing and miss.
That's ridiculous.
Just tugs just enough, just barely skips over the top of Rob's foot.
Red Sox with a base runner trailing by 2. Manawan hitting .364 in his 20 road games. He knocked that one foul. He's down 2 strikes.
Yeah, that sounds good and all until you talk about Rob Refsnyder and what he's doing on the road. Best in baseball.
Came in hitting .434.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Crochet has already picked off Refsnyder. It was after a review they rung him up back in the 3rd inning. On to play at first. 0-2, a swing and a foul tip to the mid and held for strike 3. That's all for the Red Sox.
When looking at your meal, you must always make sure there's enough sauce for every single bite.
Enjoy 2 of your favorites for just $3.99, like our limited time bacon McDouble.
It's time. Yes, the time has come for a fresh approach to dog food. Every day, more dog people are deciding it's time to quit the kibble and feed their dogs fresh food from the farmer's dog. Made by vets and delivered right to your door, precisely portioned for your dog's needs. It's an idea whose time has come.
Chevy Truck's advanced camera technology. Up to 8 available cameras and 14 views. So you can focus on the view that really matters. Don't miss a thing.
So we had to the bottom of the 5th inning.
Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
White Sox had that 3-run 4th inning to make it a 4-2 game. I'm still feeling pretty confident. We can come back in this.
Business can happen virtually anywhere, but there's nothing like being there.
National, you can skip the counter and choose any car in the aisle. Even manage your rental right from the app. So you can get in another round of meetings. Swing by to see one more customer. And really get down to business.
The White Sox, they try and snap a 14-game losing skid. Jolks will lead things off here. He's gone 0 for 2. He had a hit robbed, however. On a Ref Snyder diving play. He's been swinging a hot bat. He has an 8-game hitting streak.
He's a good player. I remember him in Houston briefly, and then came over here to the White Sox, hit that home run, leadoff home run, led off the game against the Cubs on Sunday with a homer. He's got some pop in that bat.
So leading off is Corey Jolks. 1-1 count to him. Ball 2, or strike 2, sorry.
Lopez on deck. Probably the two hottest hitters go 1-2 in this lineup.
What's the current losing streak for the White Sox right now?
You're gonna worry about Luis Robert, right?
Always.
14 games.
Last season.
What's the longest? I think it's 26.
Beyond a trade block as that's fouled away. There's been talk about the man the Red Sox are facing tonight, the starter, Crochet.
23.
Clubs eyeing him as Weissert starts to throw the pen.
Yeah. Luis Robert is like Crochet. He's also under team control until 2027.
Popped up, first base side, Dahlbeck out. And Bobby will turn to make the catch. One down. White Sox losing their 14th straight last night. Franchise record for one season. 1924, the White Sox were managed by Eddie Collins. They lost 13 straight. He was not only a player on the 1919 White Sox that threw the World Series. He was cleared of being any part of that scandal, but later he was general manager of the Boston Red Sox.
That's right. You said he was cleared of that because he hit, what, 230 in the World Series?
230.
Like, there's no way he was doing it.
Chester.
They're taking money for hitting 230. Fouled away at home plate. Yeah, many years later, he commented on that. He said those guys got exactly what they deserved. They knew what they were doing. The Black Sox scandal. One-two. Punch foul. Lopez hitting .360 his last 14 games. He's been on fire.
Ain't no more for his glove.
The umpire's going to say he was in the box when it hit him.
That was close.
That
was close. He was on his way out, at least. This changeup off the plate catches it. Yeah, that front foot moved back towards the umpire before he got out of the box. That's what kept him from getting called out on this.
At least there we heard Sean Barber loud and clear.
Yeah.
No mic needed.
Yeah, no mic needed.
1-2. Robert hit his 4th home run of the year in the first inning. Another one's going to be fouled away. Lopez, a pesky at bat. Count of 2-2 with one away. And he left it wide.
Yeah, Nicky Lopez, just a 15% strikeout rate. That's really good in a game like today where there's tons of strikeouts. That just puts him around the 90th percentile.
Cooper has walked one man, but it was costly in the fourth inning. It was Gavin Sheets who would come in to score the first of their 3 runs in that frame. He won't walk many. 10th pitch of this at bat coming up. And he's going to wind up with a base
Oh,
hit.
that's a base hit.
Lopez earned that one.
Sure did. Found off some tough pitches. Stays hot. First knockout tonight, but he's been swinging it now for a while. Hamilton, good jump on this. Just past the leather for him.
Core is out, headed for the hill.
All right, so Cooper Criswell is coming out of the game.
It's over for Cooper Criswell after that base hit. Coming with 1 down.
4 1/3 innings. Pitched 4 runs given up. I don't know if those are all earned because I think at least one of them was unearned. I don't remember.
From vintage to modern, we've got it covered. MLB's Carded, Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern on MLB Network.
Look, things may seem fine down there, but you need to watch out for diseases.
I'll be okay.
Does this look okay?
Oh, how do I protect myself?
With the new Scott's Healthy Plus Lawn Food. It's the only product that prevents 27 diseases while feeding you grass to help keep your lawn healthy this season. Want me to show you how to put it on?
No, I think I know how to use a sprayer.
Pick up a bag of the new Scott's Turf Builder Healthy Plus Lawn Food today.
Feed your lawn. Feed it.
When greatness calls, you answer. Don't give up. Level up. Own the moment. Design your dreams. Polo 67, the new fragrance. Ralph Lauren.
Febreze. Hi. I keep my home fresh with Febreze Fade to 5 Plus. And I use this. Febreze has a microchip to digitally control how much scent is released so it doesn't fade.
Does mine have a microchip?
Oh, Febreze smells first day fresh for 50 days.
That is a shockingly long time.
Febreze also has a refill reminder light.
It even reminds you to refill it.
So I never miss a day of freshness.
Your home is so fresh.
Upgrade to Febreze Plug.
And so it'll be Weissert coming in 2-1 with a 252. He'll inherit a base runner at first. Red Sox trailing by a couple here in the middle innings as Robert will step in. He crushed a home run in the first inning and then was robbed of a base hit by Duran his next time up. That one ran inside. Runner will go. Here's the throw down. The tag. Got him.
There you go. That's nice.
Lopez cut down by Connor Wong. 2 out.
That's so tough as a base runner because you see the ball get past the catcher and you can't really tell that it hits the umpire. He just sees it get past Connor Wong. But luckily for the Red Sox, that ball drops right there for Connor Wong to pick it up. And just on a dime. Great throw.
Base is empty for Robert. And a 2-0. He will chop that one foul. And so deflection off the catcher's mitt then gets the umpire.
I mean, just drop it right there for Connor, but the wherewithal to barehand that and make a good throw. Tough one for Nicky Lopez.
Westbrook with the tag down. A wave and a miss on that sweeper, which can be deadly.
You know, Weissert had that tough outing on May 31st against Detroit, give up a couple runs, give a home run. His last couple, he's looked much better. He's got that nasty wipeout slider, but he was finding himself not getting ahead of these guys, and all of a sudden, I mean, it doesn't matter in the big leagues if you can't get ahead. It doesn't matter how nasty you are.
Gavin Sheets would hit next if given the opportunity. The 2-2 to their most dangerous hitter, and he swings and misses. Down he goes, strike 3 to retire the side.
béisbol es sport, pero la verdad es que para nosotros, el béisbol es otra cosa.
So that ends the 5th inning. We head to the 6th inning here, 4-2 game. I'm making my stream schedule for next week right now.
It's the Plátano Power and the Arepa Power. It's a familiar name and juniors who dare to dream big. El béisbol es otra cosa.
Fabrice.
Victor, why are you still living with odors? Get back in there and freshen instantly with Febreze Air Mist. That's right. Febrze's fine mist floats longer in the air and quickly fills the room to fight even your toughest odors. Leftover fried fish fun? Instant freshness. Gaming teen odors? Instant freshness. Spray Febreze Air Mist to keep your home smelling fresh and clean. Sunday, baseball cards take center stage on MLB's Carded. Join Greg Amsinger for a look at all things cardboard. From vintage to modern, we've got it covered. MLB's Carded, Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern on MLB Network. From the day's first pitch to the night's final out, MLB Network sets the stage for fans every day.
So it'll be interesting to watch what happens here
All season long, see the players who are making a statement.
Hey, let's check out the book.
He's allowed the Red Sox 3 hits thus far. One of those by Devers, who will lead off. Raffy a single, a strikeout. We're into the 6th inning. This guy is still throwing 98. It tied him up at 97. 0-2.
Yeah, really, special arm on this guy. We knew it coming into this, but just his ability to sustain that velocity through 85 pitches so far.
Wow. That's good morning, good afternoon, good night at 99.
99 against one of the best hitters in baseball, too.
10 Ks. Pitch zone presented by Mika.
This is going back to last inning. This is strikeout 7, 8, 9. The fastball away. Not a good cutter here, but got away with it. Then 98, Gasolina at the top. We just saw 99 to Devers on that last one.
Hamilton. Crochet, a first-round draft pick out of the University of Tennessee in June of 2020. He was an All-American there. 3 months later, he was called up to the majors, skipping the minors altogether.
All right, I'm posting my stream schedule now for next week.
Ben Joyce also throwing like 104.
It's pretty filled up, but do have a few days off.
Like Tennessee Wesleyan rolling in there. Like, what are we supposed to do with these guys?
Popped into left. DeYoung out. Jokes in. Jokes will take it. And 2 down. That's when the coach looks at the walk-ons and goes, kids, you're going to get a chance today.
How about poor UConn today? FSU just dismantled them.
That was really ugly.
The last I saw was like 24-2.
Jesus.
Westbrook takes one a little bit high and wide. He has struck out and taken a walk. The attendance in this one, 19,684. Some of them a little rowdy, causing play to be stopped for a while.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, dude.
1-0. They'll pop him up. Center fielder Roberts coming in. And that is a brisk inning for Garrett Crochet.
live our lives on our home's fabrics. And though we come and go, our odors stay. It's called odor transfer. Left untreated, those odors get trapped inside fabrics and then really smells into your air. Ew. You need Febreze Fabric Refresher. Its formula is proven to deliver long-lasting odor-fighting power so you can enjoy long-lasting freshness, even hours after spray. The more everyone sprays, the fresher your whole home stays. Febreze Fabric Refresher.
You're confident about your ability as a player, Aries, but you want to keep your opponents guessing when you get on the field. Your teammates and coaches can be valuable resources for discovering new approaches to pitching. The crowd will be on the edge of their seats the next time that you toe the rubber.
Nutritious snacking doesn't need to be all drab and slab. Kind has 6 new flavors made with seeds and nuts with bursts of crave-worthy spices like jalapeno or paprika, or fruity bites of raspberries or strawberries. A bar for people who love real food. Now that's kind.
Dig into some baseball bites that taste so good. Join Lauren Shahadi as the game's top chefs and baseball stars show off some big league eats that hit a home run with fans.
Who doesn't love good food?
Sox 4-2. As Gavin Sheets gets in, he has struck out. He's also walked and scored a run. And we saw the starter, Crochet, who was punched out 10, getting some congratulations in his dugout moments ago.
Oh, God, get him out of here.
They've got Jordan Leisure throwing in their bullpen, swinging. That one ripped into right field deep.
And that's a fucking home run.
It is gone. Gavin Sheets with a home run.
I'm rolling a blunt. Fuck this.
So their DH will touch them all. He gets to Weissert and knocked it out of here.
Yeah, the most runs they can get on the board before turning the ball over to the bullpen, the better, because that bullpen has just been falling apart. A two-seamer here from Weissert, and he just leaves middle in. Sheets just doesn't miss it.
Brings up Andrew Vaughn, is flat out singled, and he advanced to second on an error. Now, to your point, Crochet has been so good again. He lived up to the billing. When he's on the mound, they have a chance to win every time instead of losing every time.
Unfortunately, that's only going to equate to about 30 wins a year, if that's the case. But I feel like you can always plan on him striking out close to 10 with that heater.
Fly ball, well struck center field.
And that's another fucking home run.
The wall, and watch that one go. Back to back. That's a White Sox team that does not hit home runs, but they've hit 3 of them tonight. And that makes it 6-2.
Yeah, we've seen the velocity on Weissert's heater been around 92, 93. And when he's missing over the plate with it, these guys are getting off good swings. That's 2 in a row. This one tagged.
Brings up DeYoung. Singled in a run last time up. Now their bullpen has been an absolute disaster as the smoke lies low here over the diamond.
Oh, that's from the fireworks.
After another home run blast. This is going to make it really tough. Red Sox down by 4. Batting stats presented by Travelers Championship. Visit travelerchampionship.com.
There's all that smoke just engulfing the field from the fireworks. They have fireworks after every home run, and with 2 straight home runs right there.
Come from behind wins, but 4
They filled up fast.
Right now, that's a lot to overcome.
The fireworks are supposed to come after the game. We've got a big display, crowd about 20,000.
Most teams don't do that, but the White Sox, yeah, they have a fireworks after every home run.
It's made its way to the booth.
1-2. Foul back.
Probably smells terrible in there.
Oscar Colas on deck. Two.
Weird game. It's the only game of this series I'm streaming too. Are you kidding me? Okay, no, they got that one.
Now number 1.
That'll get your attention, won't it?
No, not lying.
Join us at Out of the Park on June 23rd at Hatch Memorial Shell on the Charles River Esplanade starting at 12:30 p.m. Watch a game on our big screen and enjoy free food and entertainment. More information at redsox.com/out-of-the-park.
Colas had a key hit in that 4th inning when he scored 3 runs. He had 2-run single. He's also been drilled by a pitch. 6 runs, 7 hits, 3 home runs for Chicago. 2 runs, only 3 hits, an error for the Red Sox. The White Sox have also committed a key error. Red Sox did not get a deep start out of Criswell. He goes 4 1/3. Jonathan Cannon pitches in their bullpen. A much maligned bullpen. That's the hope for the Sox tonight. Ground ball broke the bat up the middle. Double clutch there, but he got it there in time. Hamilton on target. 2 down.
I've been pleasantly surprised by the arm of David Hamilton. Much better arm than I thought he had. But getting to see him play on an everyday basis here lately, even with the double clutch here, able to make a strong throw for the out.
Two away for Corey Lee, the catcher. He struck out and grounded out. One of the best arms in baseball. Hitting .246 with 5 homers. And a bounder to the right side. Westbrook there to retire the side, but they go back-to-back, Sheets and Vaughn, and it is now 6-2 Chicago.
Rose Sparks, engineered for the spontaneous. A dual-action formula with the active ingredients of Viagra and Cialis. Faster acting and long-lasting. Grab the moment. Get started at ro.co/sparks. 20 seconds a week to lose 20% of your weight in a year with diet and exercise. That's the power of GLP-1s through Ro. Connect with a provider today at ro.co/20.
We were on our way to an appointment, and I noticed we had a flat tire. We had to wait to get it fixed. So I said, let's go to Chick-fil-A.
We were hungry.
It was a pretty long walk, and it was very cold outside.
Shannon and the girls came in. They looked really chilly. I was not going to let them walk back.
Miss Bernie came to the table and said, I will be giving you a ride back to the tire store. We would just stop in the middle of their job to drive you somewhere. It's huge.
I wanted to help.
Made a new friend that day.
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Intentional Talk, where baseball players reveal their biggest secrets.
When I was a kid, I read the Percy Jackson books, and I forgot how they ended, so I've recently started reading them. I'm legitimately reading middle school age books right now.
Intentional Talk on MLB Network.
I am a Philadelphia Philly. I am a St. Louis Cardinal. I am a Toronto Blue Jay. I am a Cincinnati Red. I'm a National Baseball Hall of Famer.
right-hander. And just recalled from AAA Charlotte before tonight's game.
Yeah, number 11 prospect. He's a big kid, 6'6", 225 out of Georgia. I saw his name, Jonathan Cannon. I thought it was going to be, 100, 101. He's going to average about 93 on a sinker. Got a sweeper, cutter, changeup as well.
Garrett Cooper trying to
So, top of the 7th inning. Garrett Cooper's up. He fucking sucks. He's hitting 196 on the year. 555 OPS. Only 1 home run. 0 for 2 tonight with 2 strikeouts.
Nothing but guys with 6'6", 6'5" all season long. And a 1-1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Dom Smith has a bat, and he'll hit for Dahlbeck next. And a line drive.
There's a base hit for Garrett Cooper. All right. First one in like fucking forever.
Yeah, that breaks the 0 for 15. That at bat.
It's the first one since the fucking Titanic.
Cooper. Little breaking ball off the end of the bat. Just kept running away from Paul DeYoung and short.
So Dom Smith announced as the hitter. Like everybody else, he had a really good night last night. He had 3 hits, 3 for 5, 2 RBIs. His best night at the plate as a member of the Red Sox.
Yeah, he looked really good. Nice and short to the baseball, some line drives, hard hit balls.
But the hit by Cooper, just the 4th Red Sox hit tonight. After 24 last night.
Well, we knew it coming in. Crochet's been dialed over this last month. He didn't miss a step.
Brain happy for breeze.
I'm not sure the Sox have any runs on the board.
Thought they might run him out there for another inning. But his last outing, he threw 103 pitches.
So that,
high.
Yeah, I doubt they wanted to do that 2 outings in a row.
Threw 91 pitches tonight.
I think the 2 extra runs obviously helped make that decision.
We shall see with the state of their bullpen. Popped along the line. Jokes a long run, so is DeYoung trying to get there, and nobody can. It falls on the warning track. So 0-1 on Smith. Rafaela to hit next. Red Sox need a big-time comeback to extend this losing streak for Chicago, trying to run it to 15 in a row. Garrett Cooper, the base runner. 0-2.
Ooh. 1-2 to Dom Smith. Almost hit him.
Red Sox at the moment a game over 500. And 32-31. It takes a pitch to even up the count 2-2.
Dom Smith will work some counts now. We've seen him go from 0-2 to 2-2, 3-2 a lot.
He runs this one full. Nobody out. Red Sox trying to build something in the 7th.
I mean, just if you get the first 2 guys on in the 7th, as soon as the bullpen comes in, it just puts that thought in the back of the mind of the bullpen and everybody here. Uh-oh, here we go again.
Fouled it away to hang in. On the sinker with the 96. This one in the hands of the bullpens. Near game 2.
Just fouled off, still 3-2.
97. Maybe you heard me talking about him. Averaging 93 so far this season. He hadn't been up long, so not a big book on him yet. He's been 95, 96, and then 97 right there.
Very lengthy at bat. Here comes the 8th pitch.
And that's striked out. So, Dom Smith strikes out. Up comes Sedon. He's 0 for 2 tonight.
A straight 95 either.
Hopefully he can get something going.
Two-seamer right there. He's got some good movement. A little tracer on the fastball there to show you. It's a good pitch.
No reason we should lose to the White Sox, but honestly, like, I was kind of expecting that we were going to lose one game in this series, and I was kind of expecting it to be this one.
Yeah, going up there, uber aggressive there. That was an auto swing. No matter where it was, it looked like he was swinging. Fooled him on the sweeper.
Coming off a 4-hit game and 4 RBIs last night. Another swing.
Strike 2.
Duran on deck. And the 0-2. Flared into center field.
That's a base hit. And there you go.
On a bounce.
Nice job, Sedon. So got runners on first and second.
First and second. And the Red Sox build into threat here with Duran about to hit.
So Jarren Duran's coming up.
Yeah, and that's
hopefully he can get something going here.
Cannon tries to go to the sweeper again. This one flattens out, doesn't have any bite. Stays out over the outer part of the plate.
Get some runs in.
Able to get some wood on it. Hits it off the end of the bat, but just soft enough to fall in front of Luis Robert.
Here's Jarren Duran. Hit the ball very hard. His first at bat. Lined out deep to center field. 0 for 3. He's been credited with another steal of home tonight on a bizarre play on a kickoff attempt that was thrown away by Crochet. And it cost him a run.
Ball 1.
Only 1 out. Duran has homered in the last 2 games.
It's ball 2.
Jarren Duran has quickly turned into a guy that teams are starting to not only worry about Rafael Devers, they're having to circle Jarren Duran's name on the lineup card as well. This guy can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
It's 3-1.
Count his way now, 3-1. Rev Snyder, who has another hit tonight, he's next. And the 3-1. That is in for strike.
Full count now, 3-2.
That always gets in your mind as a hitter with 3-1. They spin you an off-speed pitch, make a really good pitch, so you're going, man, all right, does he go to that again because he made a good pitch with it, 3-1? Or does he go to the 96-mile-per-hour sinker that he's been throwing a lot of?
Cooper at second, Raffaello leading at first. And a high fly.
That's going to be fouled off. Still 3-2.
Go back to that play in the third.
That's where Jarren, 2 strikes, just puts it in play. Crochet, knowing the speed of Duran, rushes the throw and spikes it. Vaughn couldn't make a play, and then they tried to appeal the play because they had replay evidence showing that he missed first base, and he throws it away.
Walder scores from third. I'd never seen that before.
I'm just curious if Alan Porter, first base umpire, if that was a good throw, if he rings him up right there. Because AC would have probably lost his mind.
8th pitch of this at bat. Continues to fight on here against Canada.
So still 3-2.
Red Sox with a pair of hits in the inning.
Come on, Jarren Duran.
And another 3-2.
It's fouled off again. Still 3-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat.
He's been lost in some of the weirdness of the game, but on both sides there have been some very good at-bats.
Absolutely have.
Another one here by Jaron Duran. Wants to finish it.
And that's strike 3.
Swings and misses, strike 3, 96 miles an hour.
10 pitch AB there.
12th time in the game. And he's ticked it himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the longer you're in it at bat, the more foul balls, you know, that 8, 9, 10 pitch at bat, you start to feel really locked in. You've seen all this stuff, and you feel like you're on it. Fouled off a couple tough sweepers, and then the fastball up right there just beats them.
Smart move by the catcher Lee to go out after a long at bat like that.
Absolutely.
Up comes Rob Refsnyder, 1 for 2 tonight.
That many pitches in a row, and get out of breath. All it takes is one mistake.
Got a little visit out at the mound right now.
You're looking at a one-run ball game.
Slayton and Keller and the Red Sox bullpen. Again, the Red Sox did not get a long start out of Criswell. So here's Refsnyder, 1 for 2.
Rob Refsnyder's up.
Pitch.
He's also hit by a pitch. It's ball 1.
And his hitting streak to 10 in a row with that single in the 3rd.
And Cannon's a guy, too, we call effectively wild, where it's uncomfortable for a batter. He's not consistently throwing strikes, and he's got good stuff.
Strike 1.
It's like he'll spike a heater and yank a sweeper at you and then dot up the next 2 pitches.
When that sweeper's good, it's really good.
It really is. I mean, you have to gear up for 96 with sink.
He threw 1 too many to Raphael. It was not a good one.
Strike 2.
Yeah, that's the one right there.
Just hit the 2-hour mark on the game.
Probably sitting on the fastball, as most hitters will do.
Cooper leading at second. Rafaela at first. On a hit
Still got a lot of baseball
Rafaela
left.
Trying to run right up the back of Garrett Cooper with his wheels. 2 down, 2 on, and a 2-2 home. And a liner into left field.
And that'll be out number 3.
Make the play, hit right out. Red Sox fail to score there. They're going to strand 2.
You love a cold, refreshing soft drink from McDonald's. So we got even colder ones.
Refresh yourself with $1.99 any size frozen Fanta or frozen Coke from McDonald's.
It's Raymond. Congratulations. You've won the Great Mascot Race.
Hurry up, Agent. Only 20 seconds left.
But which wire should I cut? The red or the blue or the...
Well, it's usually always the blue.
But there's also a green one and a yellow one.
Oh, there. Red Bull. Behind you. Drink it now.
Of course. Too late.
No Red Bull, no wings.
This year's draft class is unbelievable.
Welcome to the show. Finds the wall and she makes the catch.
This is a historic event this year.
Cleveland is a lot to love about an all-wheel drive Subaru. Viva Tequila Seltzer. Ditch the malt, add tequila, 88 calories, and by Citizens Made Ready. Great city of Chicago. White Sox on top, 6-2. As we go to the bottom of the
Chicago's
second.
not a great city. Honestly,
They try to snap
in my
this
opinion, Chicago's the
historic
worst
losing
city in
streak
the
that
country,
Red
at
Sox
least
experienced.
government-wise.
Keller, former member of the White Sox. He will come on to pitch.
Chicago government is so
It's
corrupt.
9-1-2 in their batting order. Sosa's gone 0 for 2.
Keller's going to feature a slider, four-seamer, changeup and a curveball. That changeup's been pretty good for him.
Keller was charged with a pitch clock violation, so they had the count at 1-2.
2-2. Brad Keller.
After 30 seconds, that was the violation. Pop foul on a play. Corey Jolks on deck, and then Nicky Lopez. And a tall right-hander's 2-2. Driven fouled on the right field line.
96 on that fastball from Keller. So far this season, he's just averaging 93. It's like the wings feeling pretty good tonight.
It's a lot of ground balls.
Sure does.
About 54%.
Yeah, to put that in perspective, league average is about 44.5. He's been that way his whole career, too, all the way back to 2018.
They're going to check and no swing.
Over his career, he's averaged about 52%.
Another full count. A lot of full counts tonight.
3-2. And a wing.
And that's strike 3.
Put him away. Got him with a slider, and one gone.
Yeah, threw some good sliders in this at bat. I was getting a little worried about him throwing the slider just because he was late on the fastballs, and a lot of times if you throw a slider in the zone, it's going to get hit, but that's a nasty one. It starts on the outer edge and just falls off the table. A lot of downward action.
Jones without a hit, but he was robbed of one by Ref Snyder with a great diving play in the third inning. It was after Tyler O'Neill was removed from the game. We assume that was their knee that had been troubling him. Did not get an update yet. But T.O. forced out. Played a couple games, looked good at the plate, but something happened out there on a play in right field. On a routine play, really.
You had that cortisone shot, and you're thinking, okay, that inflammation will get out of there, and he'll bounce back, but sometimes that just doesn't do it.
Nobody aboard, one down, and a 2-2. They'll float that one foul and out of play. These two clubs will have at it again tomorrow afternoon. At 4:10, Bayo going for his 7th win, goes in 6-2 at 4.36 ERA. And that'll be right in there. Hit the corner for strike 3, back-to-back Ks. As we check out the play of the week, brought to you by Defender.
Yeah, and this is going back to when Ref Snyder was just moved from left field to right field after O'Neill was pulled from the game with the knee. It'll find you, won't it? Good thing it found him because he makes the Superman dive right there for the out. What a great play.
Fly ball by Lopez right at Rafaela.
And that'll be out number 3, so that'll end the 7th inning. We head to the 8th inning. White Sox lead 6-2.
How do you spot a high-performing team? Is it the way they can tackle complex challenges that stands out? Is it their ability to concentrate on little details while staying focused on the bigger picture? Maybe you notice that their handoffs are smooth, their decisions are fast, their alignment is true, and their deadlines are always met. But in reality, the best way to identify a high-performing team is to simply ask, do you use Smartsheet?
Listen to every MLB game live.
The deep left center field, it is high, it is far, it is gone.
Stream minor league affiliates.
The Midwest League home run leader.
Watch the best baseball highlights and look-ins on MLB Big Inning. MLB At Bat is your all-in-one live baseball subscription for only $3.99 per month.
Deep left field, it's gonna go. Alvarez ties the game.
Subscribe to At Bat within the MLB app today.
Sunday, baseball cards take center stage on MLB's Carded. Join Greg Amsinger for a look at all things cardboard. From vintage to modern, we've got it covered. MLB's Carded, Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern on MLB Network.
Go. And Cannon will stay on to pitch. Duke Ellis will take over in left. And it's Connor Wong, 1 for 3 tonight, a single and 2 Ks. And the 0-1 hammered on a line into left field and down for a base hit. Ellis had to lunge for that to keep that one from going all the way to the wall, and Connor Wong has his second hit.
Solid swing by Connor Wong right here. It's that sinker out over the plate. That's where you want to get it. You want to look up in the zone, so when it sinks, it's right there in the good hitting zone. That ball almost skipped past Duke Ellis. That was real close to turn into a double or more.
Rafi Devers tonight, 1 for 3, a single, 2 strikeouts. This White Sox team has not won a game since May 21st.
Crochet started that one too.
Right. They blanked Toronto 5-0. Foul, a big cut by Devers. Hamilton on deck. Red Sox got the first run in the opening inning. Red Sox took the lead with a pair in the third. Chicago came back with 3 in the fourth. And then 2 more in the 6th inning, back-to-back home runs. Hit 3 home runs tonight.
1-2.
Wong with the lead and a 1-2. Rafi has had some good days and nights against these White Sox in his career. .333 lifetime against them. Down he goes.
Yeah, that's strike 3.
Had a great one tonight as he strikes out for the 3rd time. As we toss it down for an injury update, here's Jemai.
Well, Dave, much like you and Will suspected, Tyler O'Neill left the game earlier this evening with right knee discomfort. It's unfortunate because, as you guys talked about, he just got back from the injured list. He had missed 9 games with that right knee inflammation. So we'll see what happens now with this latest diagnosis that had him leaving the game in the 3rd inning.
Shade 2 swinging a good bat coming back. And had 4 hits.
Yeah, you never want to see that. You just wonder, you know, if he came back too early, because these guys want to be out there. They want to be down.
I don't think Tyler O'Neill wanted to come out of the game.
He was able to come
Like,
back after just missing.
It looks like
games.
Cora went out there and was like, "You're coming out."
You just got to think, like, maybe pushed it a little too much, but that's part of being in the big leagues. You want to get out there. You want to be on the field.
Wong with the lead at first. All those hits, all those runs last night, but you can't save them for the next game. Red Sox have nailed to 6 hits and 2 runs in the second game. Red Sox have fanned 13 times. It has been a season-long issue. The chase that one.
You bitch, Ethan.
Westbrook would hit next. And the right-hander home at a 2-2. He will strike him out. Caught him looking. That's 14 punch-outs tonight for Boston.
Out number 2.
Has really found some command after last inning was really all over the place with all of his pitches. Nice little front door two-seamer here. To a lefty, you can't pull the trigger on that. You see it in, and then it bites back to the edge of the zone late. It's a good pitch.
Up comes Jamie Westbrook. Over 2 tonight. It's ball 1. That's strike? What the fuck? Okay. Fuck this ump. Yeah, I don't know how he's done. He might have actually been pretty good all night. I don't really know. It's a hard job. I'll give him a break.
Wild.
Yeah, it makes you uncomfortable when you're just like, all right, is he going to throw it at my neck? Or is he going to dot one down and away on me?
Well, this was certainly the game in this series that everybody with the Red Sox was looking at.
And that's strike 2.
With that starter,
1-2 count here to Jamie Westbrook.
He is completely legit. Still time. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Westbrook. And Cannon misfires
2-2.
I feel like you like the Sox chances the rest of the series. They're facing a guy, Nick Mastrini, tomorrow, who's 0-5 with a 9.7 ERA.
Just off the edge.
3-2. Full count here.
Westbrook continues to give you good at-bats. He's reached almost every way you can. Runner goes, and he'll foul that one to hang in there.
Nice job by Westbrook to foul off a tough sweeper there. Really good pitch by Cannon, especially on 3-2 count.
And a payout pitch with the runner on the move. And a ground ball to DeYoung at short.
And that's out number 3. So, Red Sox will have one more chance to do something here in the 9th inning. We had at the bottom of the 8th, though. 6-2 game.
Not too bad, but check this out. Whoa, a true Venus clam.
Red Bull gives you wings.
When greatness calls, you answer. Don't give up. Level up. Own the moment. Design your dreams. Polo 67, the new fragrance. Ralph Lauren.
Rated E for everyone.
I always knew I wanted to pursue a career in music. And throughout that path, I've eaten Taco Bell. It allows me to free up money and time to do what I love to do.
And to the bottom of the 8th, Red Sox running out of time here. As Robert gets in, he's already spanked a home run. He's also flied out and struck out. And it looks like Kopech is warming up or about to out there in their bullpen on a swing and a miss.
Yeah, he'll bring the noise. You'll see him up to 101.
Their bullpen has been collapsing over and over again through this 14-game losing streak. They've had leads of 5-0, 5-1. They've coughed up so many leads. Will that happen again tonight? Fly ball along the line. Another long run for Ref Snyder.
Long run for Rob, and that'll wow, another great catch.
He's got it. He hangs on for the out. Another marvelous play by Rob Refsnyder as he gets down and dirty.
What more can Rob Refsnyder do?
Down number one.
Ball player. He's flying all over the place tonight.
Just running all over the place and just whee!
Swinging it on the road over a 400 average. But he's been impacting the game defensively tonight. The sliding play there and the diving play earlier. Great play.
In a cloud of dust,
with cattle,
comes up with another fine one.
Now we go see you go.
Hammond Sheets blasted a home run in the 6th inning, followed by a Vaughn home run. Moments later, they went back to back. And a damaging 6th. Sheets, the son of former Major Leaguer Larry Sheets. And strike.
But Keller's slider has looked really good today. I've seen it. I've seen the shape of it, but the command and the control of it in this outing has been really good.
Pop up and back off in the stands. You're guaranteed right field. Not a bad crowd for a team that has lost as many games as these guys have lost. Almost 20,000 tonight.
75 and sunny today.
Yes.
That'll do it.
Beautiful night.
I've seen a lot of Red Sox fans around town.
There have been 3-2. He's going to put him on. So Sheets will take the walk. Time now for our strong play of the game presented by New England Chevy Dealers. Together, let's drive.
It's taking us back to the 6th inning. Back-to-back homers off Weiser. A couple sinkers out over the plate. These hitters just looking for that pitch down in the zone, able to lift it out to right field.
Vaughn's had a good night, a single and a home run. You're right, Mike Naracci, our director, took the train back downtown after the game. Mike said the train was packed with Red Sox fans. So they have helped push up the attendance the last couple of nights here. Count 2-0. Not particularly happy right now. Runner on, and a 2-0. Could have been. Sean Barber didn't like it.
I thought this got the edge of the zone. Oh yeah, more than the edge.
Smacked into left field. Duran right there though.
3-0 hack right there. Got the pitch he was looking for, just top spotted just a touch. Out to Duran and left.
Batting stats presented by Stop and Shop as DeYoung gets in. Get an RBI single. Sheets on with 2 away.
Ball 1 to Paul DeYoung.
Third of the order due up when we go to the 9th inning against the White Sox closer. Hammered. Duran on a run
That's a base hit. That's probably going to score a run. Yep. Oh, yep. Terrible throw. Man, that's going to make it a 7-2 game.
7-2 Chicago.
Yeah, look, I thought this ball was going to bounce off of the wall a lot harder. So did Duran. He kind of checked up, but then it caught the corner of that padding and kicked down the line. Good relay here from Duran, and then just a way off the line throw from Hamilton. He was dead to rights at home. Sheets was on a good throw.
Colas hit by a pitch, a 2-run single, and a ground out. So a 5-run deficit for Boston. DeYoung down to second.
Connor Wong's got something in his eye.
Well, DeYoung with a second RBI.
He looks good.
Now, we said it at the top of the broadcast. When Crochet is pitching, they seem to beat just about everybody that he faces, and he went 6 strong with 10 strikeouts. He gave them precisely what they needed tonight. Ground ball to the middle. Hamilton will scoop and fire.
And that's out number 3.
It is now 7-2 Chicago. To the 9th inning we go.
This guy is off the chart special.
This guy is as scorching hot as anybody in baseball. What a masterful performance.
He is on some kind of level right now.
Is this guy any good or what? And a roar tonight this evening. Absolutely sensational time.
New Mr. Clean Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser.
It's more magic than ever. With the scrubbing power of Magic Eraser and the cleaning power of Dawn, watch how many soaps come here, disappear. And watch how sprays can leave grime like that. With up to 10 times the cleaning power, foamy melts it on contact.
Magic. It makes this ring a thing of the past. Makes you forgetty about baked on spaghetti.
New Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser.
So the Red Sox have one more chance now
Some baseball bites that taste
to get something happening here.
Lauren Shahadi as the game's top chefs and baseball stars show off some big league eats that hit a home run with fans.
Down by 5 runs, so got a lot of work to do.
On MLB Network.
And it's probably not going to happen.
First pitch coming your way next.
Hey, Dad. You want to play?
Okay.
I'm not striking out this time.
You're not hitting this pitch.
How was practice?
It was good. I got to play shortstop. I'm kind of nervous about it.
What if I hit you some grounders tomorrow?
Okay.
This is for the game.
Yeah, down. That's left field. That's going.
Good job, man. You crushed it.
Tom Smith and then Santa Rafaela to follow in the 9th. And a pop around first base. Vaughn ranging to foul territory.
And Garrett Cooper pops it out for out number 1.
Red Sox baseball on NESN brought to you by WB Mason. Shipping and packaging supplies delivered fast with no expensive freight charges. And by Salem 5 Bank. Salem 5, the official bank of getting things done. One man away. Tom with one at bat. He struck out. Red Sox have been struck out 14 times. Season high is 15.
I was surprised they left Cannon in there for a 3rd inning, but why not?
was the right move.
And that's out number 2. So down to the final out tonight.
So well, has blown so many.
Exactly. He seems to be settling in. Obviously, his command's got much better from that first inning. Kopech's kind of been all over the place, so they weren't sure about that move.
And the crowd now rising to their feet. As Rafaela gets in, he struck out 2 times and singled. Been a long time since the White Sox fans have seen their ball club in a win column. And the 0-1. And a fly ball into left field. Ellis is there. And
Oh, he dropped it!
he had it lined up for the final out, and he dropped it. And the Red Sox are still kicking.
I had my finger on the button
He's been
to end the
shaky
game.
the last couple nights. I mean, there were a couple yesterday, and probably because of the wind, but this is just a line drive right at him. I don't know if he lost it in the lights or what.
The game was over.
2 steps, and he makes that catch.
And
somehow finds a way to misplay it.
Brings up Duran. Runner at first will hold Rafaela. He has stolen home again tonight, but he's 0 for 4. One time he reached was on an error in the 3rd inning. Stayed on with a big lead not being held. He'll take off. And that's a strike.
Strike 1.
Rafaela down to second. Defensive indifference to get him there. Cannon with a 1-1.
Strike 2.
And now hope rises again here at Guaranteed Rate Field. As Duran takes the time. Two down, 9th inning. 1-2.
2-2.
The White Sox had a victory in their grasp. The left fielder dropped the ball. Here's a 2-2. Not to be made. He'll step off. Ref Snyder is on deck. 2-2 pitch. And a ground ball that'll be scooped up and short by DeYoung.
And that'll end the game. So the White Sox win.
Franchise record 14-game losing streak for 1 season of play. They do it at the Red Sox.
And the Red Sox lose.
Not a lot of offense, but Garrett Crochet was exactly who he has been over the last month. Pretty dominant. Just 3 hits, 1 earned run, 10 punch-outs. Offense couldn't get it going against a bullpen either, who really struggled.
That fucking sucks.
I guess you could say the White Sox were due.
Sure were. 7-2. They beat the Boston Red Sox tonight. Game 3 coming up tomorrow afternoon. TC and Lenny on the way next.
So, yeah, the next time I'll be live is Tuesday for the Red Sox. We gotta be live for NASCAR on Sunday, but for the Red Sox, next time I'll be live is Tuesday against the Yankees. Not against the Yankees, against the Phillies, sorry. I also hate the Phillies, so.
Feels great. But try new Febreze car, and you could win free gas for a year.
Cooper Criswell pitched 4 in the 3rd innings tonight. Gave up 5 hits, 4 runs. I was right, so one of them was unearned. 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Gave up 1 home run. Has a 4.13 ERA. Greg Weiser pitched inning and 2/3. Gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 2 home runs. Struck out 1 guy and has a 3.04 ERA. Brad Keller pitched 2 innings, gave up 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, had 2 strikeouts, and has a 5.61 ERA. For the White Sox, Luis Robert Jr. had that home run. Gavin Sheets had that home run, and Andrew Vaughn had that home run. Garrett Crochet pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned run, walked 2 batters, had 10 strikeouts, and has a 3.33 ERA. And then Jonathan Cannon pitched the final 3 innings, which I think means it gets the save, right? Yeah, he got the save. Got 3 hits, 4 strikeouts, and has a 5.94 ERA. So, shitty loss tonight. You never want to lose to the worst team in baseball. But it happened. It happened.
Listen to every MLB game.
Alrighty, bitches. I end this shit right here, and I'll kill you guys on Sunday when I stream again. I'm gonna bring a gun to the stream on Sunday and kill you guys. No one's watching, so they won't even know. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching.